Check out buycheapfifacoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins on the net. What's happening, people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to the free kick skill game tutorial. And without a doubt, this is the most difficult skill challenge to complete on Legendary. But what's really cool is it's great practice for getting these techniques down pat. They apply directly in game. If you can do free kicks in this skill game, you're also going to be able to apply that into real matches. And before we begin, if you guys need any Ultimate Team coins, check out the FIFA coin store. The links will be in the description. In order to reach that legendary mark, you're going to need to rack in 50,000 points within a 2-minute and 45-second allotted time period. And don't worry about that first freeze frame. I've got a lot more on the way that I can break down and talk to you a little bit more depth. But the first thing you're choosing is your free kick taker. Who are you comfortable with? I really enjoy using Ben Yacht. I think he's an amazing combination between someone who takes very quick free kicks, which is relevant because of the time, and he has a lot of control and not too much power. And I know that seems weird, that might be a negative, but having a lot of power, such as a Ronaldo, sometimes you can't get the ball to dip down enough over the wall and hit these boxes. So it could be something you struggle in a little bit. As we're looking at the second freeze frame, coming up to it, we're holding RB, which makes this a finesse shot, and you're using the natural right-footed in-swinger motion. And you're going to be holding diagonal on the left analog. You're looking at halfway power, and this is one of those two major scoring locations. I think there are two situations where you should always be aiming for that top left and top right corner boxes, and that's where you can generate the most points, and that's why I say scoring locations. And I can't stress this enough, but make sure to get off to a good start on this drill. Don't put yourself in a situation where you've got to play catch up, especially not in a drill that's this difficult, because you almost have to have a perfect run. You can make very few mistakes. And we're looking at an exception to the finesse shot rule here. We're holding LB. It's just a straight shot, and it's supposed to be driven. I barely tap it, so it's not going to go all that hard, but it's going to hit what I'm looking to knock down. And I use that a few times within the drill, but 90% of the time, finesse shot technique, because it adds consistency. It makes things more effective. If you're using the same technique throughout the drill, it's going to make things a lot easier, at least in my opinion. And from 30 yards plus, if you're in a real match, a real situation, that's when I start using the power shot. For you guys that are wondering how to apply this into real games, I'm looking to gather some clips myself, because I do score quite a few free kick goals, but unfortunately it's hard to get a lot of opportunities. So here we go, big scoring location. Unfortunately, I do blow this. I go a little bit over the halfway meter, and bam, I just touch it. Just touch the right location. And that's why that halfway mark is so important when you're filling up the power bar, and you've got to keep your eye on it or get the feel down pack. So we get a second chance, and I'm on point. The exact same dipping, swinging, in-swinging location, movement. You're aiming for that top corner, and you want to knock down the white boxes, and preferably if you can get some brown boxes as well. When you're hitting the white box, you get a lot of extra points. As you can see, you should be able to see some sort of multiplier when you're hitting these boxes. And then from that point on, you're trying to knock down the brown boxes as quick as possible. I mean, ASAP. And here we go. We're going under the wall again, holding the LB. Another good opportunity to use the driven shot. And I can't really talk too much more about how important, how crucial it is to have composure in this drill. Do not rush. Don't get nervous. And I think that it's very easy to do. You miss a couple shots. You're getting frustrated. When that happens, you're not going to complete this drill. I can co-sign that to the death of me, that it's so hard to come back in this drill once you started off poorly, or you start to lose your composure a little bit. You're rushing shots. You're not taking into consideration. And each free kick taker is going to be a little bit different as we watch the end of my run here in terms of movement and positioning your guys. I can't give you a 100%, oh, if you turn your body this way and then add the finesse shot or add the power shot, it's going to work. You have to get used to each free kick taker. With Ben Yacht, I think I'm showing you and demonstrating great examples of how to position your body and what to hold down. It's always that left diagonal in all my shots. I try to keep it as down packed and as identical as possible, because it just adds like that muscle memory. I get things where I've got it very distinctive, or very instinctive, I'm sorry, and it makes it where I'm adding a lot more consistency. It applies over into the real game where I'm trying to score goals from free kicks, because that's what this is all about, is trying to help you learn the techniques, and it's applying it with a game fashion. So we get 50,000 or 51,644 points. Pretty solid score. There's only 10 people currently on the Xbox that have actually completed this drill on Legendary, so I'm definitely in the top 10. I believe I'm number 7. So if you guys enjoyed the tutorial, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at MikeSo9USA. I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.